on?
No, same thing out here. Same thing out here.
Same thing out here. All right. Yeah, man.
And so you know what I'm going. That's it.
Is it? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh boy, Triston Fivestar. As DJ Rhythm said, this one is long overdue. I've watched you on other lives because as soon as you have a live, I jump on. I need some Ramaka myself. Red Ramaka, you know. Yeah. I've listened to your comments. You and I have discussed this time and time again. One thing I respect 100% about you is you're a man when you speak. There's no shouldering your thoughts. You're a man who just says what you feel, and it doesn't mean that it's wrong. It means that this is how Triston Fivestar feels, and if he feels to say it, he's going to say it. Not going to sugarcoat nothing. You see what I'm saying?
No. Which me feel like, especially like, and one of the main reasons, like, and if you know me, you know, say, but personally, I know somebody would normally just come on social media and just say a bag of thing, but sometimes I just feel like it's necessary for talk up if we want, if it's better, like whether it's for me or for anybody else around we, like you need to talk up sometimes so people can just realize what going on, isn't it?
100. And listen, the way we don't see eye to eye on like everything, but there's never no negativity. That's why I so respect you so much, because if I say something, you don't take it and act like, oh, I'm bigger or better or nothing or negative. You analyze it, you can address it, and we can have that conversation, because I think it's probably, you know, one of the best artists that I've discussed with here in Canada, that we have conversations all the time. Like I talk to Triston all the time off the air.
Right.
Right. You know,
and not even just I say as a virgin, but like even just certain projects where you feel like, you know, Triston, you're fit for this.
By the way,
I have the link here. You deal with this. You see me, like you see me from you years this Triston, deal with that. Like,
and it's not financing gain for me. It's nothing but to see you progress is a joy for me, only because what year was it? 2014 or 2015? And I told them, I said, this is the artist for the future. I said, this is the artist that you need to look out for. Right. This is the artist, Triston Fivestar. And I've stood to my words. I've stood the test of time with it. And right now, a TikTok sensation.
Yes. Which a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't understand. Like even why a lot of the times, I just try even speak on certain things when it comes to Toronto. Just because, like, if you say Triston put in somewhere, you kind of have to know what you're talking about before you say that you make that speech. You have to do your research, because as you said, on TikTok, it's a birthday, and the biggest birthday song this year on TikTok, like, you see me? So all the birthday song them people know, there's none of them where a trend like how like it's a birthday a trend. And that are from somebody with the monks, somebody where know, somebody where see a try for years, like, you know, so
yeah.
You know, one of the biggest songs on TikTok right now as a birthday anthem, It's Your Birthday. And if you don't believe it, you can go check it out yourself, you see?
No, I seen it, because it's around the world. Like it's from Panama to Guadalupe, you know, wherever TikTok is. I'm not a TikTok. That's No Better Nina's thing. I'm not a TikTok, but you get the images on Instagram, right? You get the TikTok images, and it's some lady dancing to your birthday. Yeah. Some lady. I even seen an elder. I once called her old. An elder lady dancing with a big birthday cake on you know, and it's your birthday, and she a move. So
I seen I seen more than one birthday celebration where the person turned up 100. 100
Right.
ways. That's like, you know, like that's big, a milestone, like, and it's a birthday them a play. And most of these people don't even speak English.
That is phenomenal. That
Right.
is absolutely amazing. And I think that, you know, we could start here. Let's start here.
Mm.
Globally, TikTok, which is worldwide,
Right.
you're a success.
Right, right.
You have achieved it.
Right, right.
What is the difference now and the downfall? And I'm not going to hold back, right? Because you're not a man who's going to hold back. I'm not going to hold back. What is the downfall of the recognition that you have achieved out of Canada? And do you think you have the support in Toronto, in Canada?
Yeah, so okay. Like okay, I don't want before I saw me I said I don't want to make it seem like there's nobody at all supporting, because the truth is the fans them, there's a whole heap of people who love and want to hear Triston Fivestar play more over Canada, in Canada. Like them come at the party them and them leave disappointed when they not play one Triston Fivestar. Like them listen to the radio, and when them hear the DJ on the radio not play one Triston, they say, oh, come the Triston Fivestar now play. Like knowing even some of these people, I said them, some of them are the same people that will link me and say, yo, Triston, before me even know, Triston, you're trending up on TikTok and you're going to the biggest song in there. So these people are actually fans. So I don't want to act like say, yo, some people now support. And I don't want to show the people that would deserve them respect. People like you, like no matter what, like even though I whole heap at the time, your years a man say, Wiz, I do this, but me personally hear it from other artists too as well. Like when we are talking about radio, you know, really have a whole heap of people who can point to and say, yo, that's somebody I support. So you have big up Wiz. You have a few DJ also. Where, like even when Triston never at me there a year or two ago, still I do my thing, and them know some me a bad artist. So them still a support, them still play. Me go on party and if me dead, me still a hear when Triston Fivestar play. So big up them people. But to answer your question, no is the people them now, the DJ them, the radio personality them now support Canadian music enough. The truth is, like, you have way more talented people, so than some of the people that when them support more than when them don't even know. Like, right? Them come from anywhere else around the world and them show so much support. But the people that were talented over here, so we are putting in the work, I feel like they need to show them some more love, show them some more support. Help we forget to what we are. Okay, it's tough now is like when you put in the time, when you put in the money, when you know, like you're putting so much in it, and then you actually, remember, Tony Mataran, Rebel, that a spice dancer, Tough Crackers, one of the biggest dancer in a Montego Bay. Well, Cutty from Kappa Shot. Like we can go on and name a bunch of people outside of Toronto. We have the thing and I push it and I help. For all the success I have right now, I have to say, yo, them help way more than the people that I pass and see every day and say, yo, wow, go and that, you're good. I mean, and them sit down and drink beer or whatever. Some of them, we play ball with some of them, no matter, and them people, we don't just like for us to see them actually say, yo, you know what, I'm my friend this, I'm my brother this. Me I go help him achieve him goal. Because the truth is, is the reason why I talk about this so much and you hear over the the past couple of weeks and talk. And not just for me alone, but just to build dancehall on a whole. Dancehall on a whole in Canada should be bigger. Like you have, like you're like Wiz, your life, every single Sunday, you have somebody forward for your life. You get what I say?
Yeah.
Your life a trend around the world. You have other little people. Soundman will left from us go win World Clash or other places. You have, dancers where when left from here, so go BET, go dance. And, like,
Yeah.
the culture is so big. You know, we can build it for the future. We can build it for ourselves now. We can make some money. When I keep one party, I you just a dance because you love it. You know, you whatever it is, when it comes down to dance, it can be
Yeah.
better in a Toronto. Unless we start realizing we have talent here so too as well, it never go nowhere.
Well, listen, Toronto, I find Toronto to be the mecca of reggae for Canada. If so, if we're leading here in Toronto, and that's no disrespect to Montreal, no disrespect to Vancouver, no disrespect to Ottawa, Calgary, or whatever, but honestly, 90% of majority reaches Toronto, the six.
Right.
Agreed?
No, sure.
90% of dance hall from the world reaches the six. So many look upon us to be trendsetters. This is where our how important our artists are and how important our artists need to be. Now, I don't want the artists them from Montreal like Mikey Dangerous or I don't know many of them to be upset. But the problem is it's the reality. It's the reality of what it is. Here in Toronto, and I'm going to make another statement too. I don't believe hip hop, soca, any other of those cultures can survive without reggae music. I don't believe it.
No. If you go a hip hop party, the party uncle get really nice when some dance hall play.
When some dance
the soca party them nice, yes. The girl them wind up and down, but the place come up to a different level when dance hall play. Like
who wants Vex?
And with pre this world music right now. If you pre the music where run the world right now, when you hear Drake, when you hear Rihanna, when you hear a bunch of others, it's that Toronto mixed with the Jamaican slang. The whole of them I use.
That's it. So my point being, when I say this, is that there's no reason why our artists them from the six shouldn't be world renowned. There's none.
Yeah, there's
If they're good,
there's no reason why not even just the artists with. There's no reason why you shouldn't keep one show at Toronto. I don't know one of the biggest shows in the world.
Listen, we have the #1 hip hop artist. Drake is the #1 hip hop artist. They can't go around it, right?
Right.
You know, we have here a man who's won 5 Junos. We have artists here who have flown out the #1 TikTok sensation.
Right.
Right. I'm talking to him right now.
Right.
And I'll just keep it I'll just keep it here because this is your time. It's not about everybody else. This is your time.
Right.
And here's my thing though. My thing is with the artist them. A lot of what I heard from Triston Fivestar, and here's where we disagree a little bit.
Right.
You have some people that will work with you, and there's a lot of people that only work with you when they see you.
Yeah, true.
Only work with when they see you.
True.
So my thing is, and then you have some people who are trying to work around you. And when I mean around you, I mean they want to play, but they're embarrassed because they didn't get to it. Maybe Wiz got to it first, and I played it, and now they're embarrassed because they know it's the hot song, they know it's the push. And listen, some of them are even big. Well, I won't call them bigger than Wiz, but they have a bigger opportunity to push reggae farther than I do. Right? I'm a very humble gentleman. I'm very blessed to be called and mentioned around the world from Canada. And I'm from what they describe as a small radio station. That's what they describe as. But the bigger guys and the bigger radio station them should be putting more effort into publicizing and lifting up the talent that we have here. But yet still, a man like me, I'm dieharded Triston fan, dieharded. Like there's a biasness, and I know that, and everybody knows that.
Facts.
I'm biased to especially to Canadian talent, right? To Canadian talent, I have a biasness. So why doesn't Triston just forget those who are trying to go around, trying to maneuver and make it not like it's the important thing, right? Why doesn't Triston forget about those and just concentrate solely on the ones that are uplifting Triston Fivestar? What is it that makes you need to have those others that I don't think they're worthy enough to play your music, even though they should? They should.
All right. The reason why is, the truth is, like, you see, as much as we don't like to say, yo, fuck that brother there, yo, like, yo, me know you don't like me, so me done with you. As much as we don't like to do that with, the truth is, it is one of the biggest problems right now at Toronto. We can't, too much of that are going, right? The fact is, okay, the truth is, we're supposed to know, say, and me just talk from my perspective, and what me feel and what me believe in, right? Is, you see, when you think negative, if you think, bad mind, if you think, fight against, if you think, you see, all of them things that when you start pre them things, that it's like the universe has pushed that right back for you. You get me? Like, and first, strongly believe in that. The second thing is, as me can't there, so I say, we need the help and the support. We all need to come together and make it work. And then they're going to say, forget that brother there. Because the brother there. No, the truth is, how it going to be is, me need to find a way to make you understand, say, brother, me just as good as your favorite artist from Jamaica. Me like, the dancer over there, so, just as bad as your favorite dancer from Jamaica. Like, and if we can find a way, like, even just this conversation, it make people realize that like, one problem did they know. Even if them disagree right now, them all look into themselves for the next time you and me stand up in one party. Them can't make you look away, them have to go play one of them. You get me? I say, like,
yeah.
So, yeah. And the truth is, whether it is beneficial to me right now is, you can there start talking, and then some people say, them, we're done with them. Them, we are cut them off. But the truth is, we see it over and over again. They must still understand that there's a problem, and they might go play on ISOs. And they might start play ISOs way more than them usually play. And what I can go do, I help him to get to where he needs to get to. And the truth is, the objective is that. Not necessarily for me, or for you, or for that, but for the next person to have an opportunity. Because too much talented people there. And if we don't start campaign, if we don't start, like just like anything else you see in the world, if we don't have one movement, so we try to build and empower whatever the goal is, we're not gonna get nowhere. So me not gonna say a man where, like I'm see it over and over again. Even people with, there's people who me put on. When me do go party them and thing, we say, you me book you. And you come and you not play, I'm a birthday party. And I'm going to play one Triston Fivestar. I'm still book him again, And still not play one Triston Fivestar. But then we have the conversation, and we say, we not do enough for the artists them. And when we bring up them thing to themselves, them are looking at and they're not gonna come to our next birthday party and play one Triston Fivestar. Or even if so, they might have me up, and if they call and name answer them phone, they don't want to deal with me, and that's up to them. At least my energy good see me, isn't it? Yeah. And as I said, the goal is to make dancehall and a whole better. Not just me and you. Get me?
Okay. Yeah. And I understand that point. I understand that point still. And we're reasoning. So I get it and I understand that. I mean, it's like a live. I've never really asked anybody to share the live. I'd love them to, but you know, I'm about quality and not quantity. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. It'd be great if everybody said boom, 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 go to this. But
yeah,
I've been listening and I've been watching it. Especially, I saw a little piece. I think I don't know where I was, but I couldn't watch all of it. A little piece of you and Chippy
yeah,
and those things, and the conversation. It was interesting to a levels, right?
yeah,
Um, and it's something though that, but you and I have discussed. So it's like when I listen to it, I just heard myself speaking
yeah,
all
right,
the
right, right,
time.
right.
You know what I mean? So it was something that I've think. But Triston Fivestar is an artist. I remember when I used to get your songs. I literally have to edit them.
Every single one of
Right?
them. Every single one of them.
And from the 2013, 2012, 2014 maybe Triston Fivestar. What's been the biggest change for you now?
The biggest change is actually like me used to listen a lot to it, like what people have to say, and that gonna take, like people advice or people may feel like say yo this may work out. Like me still will listen to what somebody have to say, but me used to make it be everything when me do like. So if me sing one song and me say yo again, anytime you want to be freaking I'm not glad. And then somebody come to me and say, yo, dog, you're too slack, dog. Stop the foolishness already.
Yes.
What me realize is me used to take that in too much when me used to try to adjust based off of what somebody said. Even artists, me hear artists come to me and say the same thing. And then same artists there, they must say some things right now that them song where you can't like. Yeah, I say, yo, so why would I tell you stand up and do that when you do it now? And the truth is this, if me didn't stick to it, I probably would end up further because here we go. Some of them favorite artists out of Jamaica, them take it up. Even after me, take it up and run like the same people. Read this. One brother over here, one of my brethren too, he always come to me and say, yo, Tristan, you're too slack, you're too slack, you're too slack.
Right.
Boy, we can't play a song, them, you're too slack. And then I'm a brethren, so I know his favorite artist is Vibes Cartel.
Right.
Me can't slacker than Vibes Cartel.
No.
Me can't slacker than Vibes Cartel. Like,
But Cartel, for some reason, Cartel has a way of when the radio song comes in. It almost feels like it's like, but it's the radio song, so everything's clear. Like I don't get it. Like,
no,
all right, I listened to your birthday, right? I listened to your birthday and I listened to the edit. I mean, I play it. I play it and I play it and I play it. And it's like, you can hear it, boom padik like a bar, boom padik like a bar. And I'm like, is there a way that he could change could he have edit, could he just did the whole one line or one word different?
Yeah, no, I could. And I took that into consideration too as well. But
right.
I always try to consider, like, I always look for myself, feel like I'm a compare myself to the biggest artist you can think of out there. So most of the time, it have nothing to do with Jamaica. Like, so I don't even look for Jamaica, like when I pray like an international level. When you hear them edit them song, if you go listen to any one of the Drake them, if you go listen to Tory Lanez, the same way you hear your ears how me do it, I see you with them. And the truth is, some of the thing that where people even consider to be slack in the Jamaican community, internationally they don't care. Because if me hear certain songs I play on the radio and in Jamaica, you have to take out sex out of the song. You have to edit sex.
Mm-hmm.
For radio, international radio, sex, they don't take that out, none at all. It's not something bad for you to say. Anyways, and the next thing when I always pray is, how come it's so bad for us Jamaicans. Fi say pussy. But when we say your boss boy head, we accept that more than all. We are talking about something, you know, we are talking about something where the whole away enjoy. We are talking about something where the whole away come from. It is so bad to say that. Even if you're there in front of in front of an elder and you say that word, it's like them look for you like you're the rudest person in the world. But it's okay to say boss boy. It's okay to say, yo, kill them all and done. Kill them all and done. Yo, the truth is, bro, one of the biggest problems are gun violence between black people.
Correct.
But we don't see that in our music. We just look at it like, and the truth is, man, just growing up in Jamaica, no, when them sang that play, no, gunshot and bust it up.
Yeah.
You see me? Like, remember some of the time we got some party, you know, and fight start. But there one party, the last party, but one brother did. And everything start when the DJ then start arguing. And the DJ them play a back of the song. Small time promoter we tell us, yo, cut that down. Too much gunman in that place. Stop playing them. But we never find that as a problem. We find things like pussy a problem, or we find, you know, like the thing that we don't really harm nobody. Me personally feel like, you know, like society on our own, one, and that's why we have the problems that we have right now. But them want to make you walk the line with them tell you to walk. When the truth is sometimes, even just me as an artist, for me to be successful don't necessarily mean at the same way that other man are going to be successful. You know, like,
do you feel radio can sometimes water down the effect and the rising of a star and your lyrics? Especially, all right, let's stick to what you, Triston Fivestar. Do you feel sometimes it could take what you have and it waters it down a little bit?
Yeah. Okay, here the thing is, you see why you can take a Vybz Kartel song and you can edit the writing out and you can change up all the whole thing. It don't even sound like the song no more. But a Vybz Kartel, the man is so established. The man is one of the biggest things to ever do dancehall music.
Yeah.
Vybz Kartel put up me ear song where Vybz Kartel put out to a foolishness. But everybody run with it. A Vybz Kartel that. Triston Fivestar, like, I try to get to him there. So see for me now, like if me put out something where me I say, okay, for example, when we do Freaky Girl, one of the biggest songs I ever do, you know, at Toronto, you know, that song that if you play at any party right now, it get one of the biggest fan with them, like it get on far with like any other artist when I get for a voice or song from Jamaica, right? Send on the rain, same thing.
Yeah.
Right? And
so
if me them to say me, they say, yo, okay, me don't want to say some of the things that me not say. But me dilute a little bit. The song probably wouldn't be as big. The reason why the song is so big is because me I said something when people say, yo, you're Triston saying a song that, or them even I say, yo, that boy Triston the too slacking up. Me not like him. Hear that song and listen to what I say. It doesn't matter. You listen to it because I say something will catch your attention. Most of the time, yo, listen, Esco Levi talented narrative. The man will know much about 5 Juno.
Yeah.
Right? The truth is, Esco Levi and obviously them, as I mean, tell about the pussy thing and the gun thing. Esco Levi sing be a positive song, you know?
Yes.
Clean as that. So anybody in Toronto will feel like, you know, like their mouth a virgin. When Esco Levi sing, you feel listen to Esco Levi because it's a positive thing. But the truth is, you go on party, you're not hearing Esco Levi.
Agreed.
So if me, and then the next thing too, the girls them where support Triston Fivestar, if they want to hear me say, yo, hey girl, you want to freak in a blood clot, I have to sing for them because of them are the people and where still help me to get to where I want to get to. The person where I say you're too slack, you know, Wiz, you didn't have one song where you really like what I do. One of your favorite, you play it up to this day. We probably did it how much years ago. And you still play it up to this day. You love that song so much. You ever hear nobody else but you play it? Nobody else. With from me do the song, nobody else no play it, not even one other person. But
Forgive me.
Yeah. Forgive me, Father, for all of the things I
One of the best songs to ever come out of the city.
Wiz, you're the only person. Wiz.
Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, I play it. Every 2 or 3 weeks.
Wiz. Not even the woman who me there with now play the song.
But the song's bad.
Because the truth is, me not really established enough for just sing one good song or one bad song. The song when I sing, it have to be on a level where like, I have to say something night where you like, your people are saying, yo, right, that boy she stand there. Isn't it? If you're not there, so, then nah, pay no man.
But the song has the lyrics, the meaning, the mindset. It makes you think, it makes you understand, it makes you reminisce. It all has comedy effect. Yo, the man said, forgive me for what you say you never did that, you shouldn't thief.
man, say, yo, sorry to me, baby man, we shouldn't cheat, like, you know, like, like,
yo, this song has lyrics, the song has, people can relate to that song.
Yo, listen, and the song had so much meaning behind it because the song was really, it was really about like everybody you can think of. Because me might not do the whole of them thing now, me say, but somebody will hear the song, one or two of them things that them can pick and say, yo, yeah, me do that. Alright, that's me. Alright, that part there for me. Like, you know?
I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna have to take it out of the YouTube when I put it over to YouTube and things. So sometimes, do you remember you did the song Tarantula Bad No?
Yeah.
All right. So that song to me, if it was edited and somehow clean and somehow twisted up, would have been a 6 anthem. Because you hit all the areas, don't?
Yeah, I did. But no, the thing is with that song there. Okay. Me notice anytime I do one song where it seemed like me I try represent the male side of the thing, it never really go far. You see, if me like females, like as we say, yo, like at them, if I never fit them, me couldn't still sing. For some reason, like even yo, me I mean hear people say this about Dexter Daps. Me don't want Dexter Daps sing no song around my woman. Man, no. So man feel like for some reason, man just them not really want your Triston Fivestar. Like they want.
So Triston, are you saying if you're not singing slack music, you don't feel that it's dominant enough?
Yeah, my favorite song I ever do, I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling really blessed and I love my life. The song positive is a shame, like it's not deal like the truth is I promise you one time and I made it, like.
Right.
But you not hear no DJ play it now. But if you're going on the street, the people them love it, the females them love it, you know, like the man them are the suck of it, but it just not play because you know man, I know one of them song the way the girl them can wind up to it. Like, me personally would love if people just give me a chance to show them how bad it is, like how versatile it is. Like my thing, no stop.
This is what I'm saying. I mean, I get all your music, so I know the versatility of it all.
Yeah.
I listen to all your music, and I have to pick out the ones that I could, you know, show the world and let the world listen to. Some of the ones that I really want them to is the Yo, you had a song, and I can't remember the name. I apologize. And you were bigging up mom,
Yeah.
your mom about it, and then you said you can't believe you don't want her got you the bullshit or something like that.
Yeah, right.
You get it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a song. Where did bullshit drop in this? Why did bullshit have to drop in
No,
this?
okay. So, okay. And the truth is, okay. This is what I want. I don't feel like a whole heap of people understand with music. I mean, I say you don't understand. But
No,
a whole heap
go
of
ahead.
people, I don't feel like understand this about music. Music, and you know what? You know what? A whole heap of big artists tell me this too as well. Music is like, music is, it's art. With like,
Okay.
like if me a paint on bus, maybe sometime I can put the wheel on the top and people look on it and say, oh, it's abstract or some shit or whatever. Like. But
Right.
the truth is, when you paint on bus wheels, you have to put the four wheel there which part of the go. Like you have to, like and music, it not stay in my past. So when you hear them a sing about in the past and the way them paint a picture back in the is based off of what go on then. When they paint a picture now, it's based off of what go on now. Right? The truth is, you can't people know, even not talk to my mother now. When we say yo, mommy don't worry yourself, yo, I swear to God. Me I make sure say your blood clot get out of the situation here. And then me I say, yo, sorry mommy. So if me I go paint the canvas, I have to paint the canvas be true to myself, like.
Okay.
Right? Like the truth is, I can sing on better girl song than I can sing on gun song. Because I not walk and bust gun. But if me could tell you everything about one gun, and I can tell you how much man, how me kill man, everything, you don't hear one better gun song out of me than you hear about woman. Like the truth is, I don't know nothing about gun like that, so I'm not going to sing about gun like that. You get me? Like,
which is fair.
the truth is, when you hear me really sing about, I'm going to sing about better days, Me get that with my situation. And the truth is, if somebody as passionate as me, like Wiz, me don't know if like uncle people probably close to me now. Wiz, we sleep now on garbage pan. So me forget that music thing are going. Me will go without money. Me will walk barefoot. If me know say at the end of this me can get music. That's how much me want it. So when you hear me say certain things, I just say passionate. Like, and the truth is, when you're passionate about something, you don't just have to say, yo, mommy, me I'll make sure say you're alright. No, when you're passionate about it, mommy, I promise you my bum buckle and make sure you're good. It's true. That's a passion.
Okay.
This is not a passion. Mommy, I'll make sure you're alright. No. That's not a passion.
Listen, Fivestar, I for years I've watched your career elevate. I haven't seen you drop off, so I've seen you elevate. Here's a situation what I want people to understand and want people to listen to. Why is it that you have never picked up yourself and say, let me go to Jamaica and have a voice, or go to Jamaica and have it go on shore, go to Jamaica and have to do, which a lot of other people have. There's nothing wrong with that, but why haven't you? I've seen you grind here in the 6. You've always grinded here in the 6. Your music and stuff is done here in the 6. What is it? Why are you doing this?
Okay. Like, you remember when Cranium bus in New York?
Yes.
I have a conversation with Chip over there too, and him feel like say him feel like Cranium bus in York. And I name out a couple other artists.
No, Cranium bus New York first.
New York for sure. That was always my goal. Before Cranium bus, was always my goal. Yes, them say, yo, you cannot bus outside of Jamaica. Before Cranium do it, I can't really think of much other people when they do it and make a big impact like what him made. That was always my dream and my goal. Me gonna do this. Cause if me do it, yo, you see what Drake do? Hip hop gone through gate for Toronto and anybody in the Canada, Or when you think about basketball, when Vince Carter come here, You see how much other basketball player could. You see if me if do, you see if me if be the first person, or if me if be the first person to do that, you're gonna hear about Triston. And when Triston dead a million years from now, you're gonna hear so Triston did this. Like who want company earth and left a mark, like no, you want dead tomorrow and then people forget about you in a year or two. Maybe 1-2 people are close to you and say, yo, man, rest in peace, brother. Like, no. You want to leave me, want to leave an impact on the earth. I want to make sure some picnic them when them grow up, them know so them can do more than just go work in our factory. Or them, you might want somebody may tell us, say, yo, the only thing you can do is go be an engineer or go be a no, the truth is you can do anything at all. And Triston always want to be the person who do that. Next thing is, I don't look for myself. I don't look for myself as a as just a dancehall artist. Like my thing is, what I want people see me as is like dancehall pop. I don't know if that exists yet, but that's what I want to do. So if me if I was a Jamaica, and remember, people also link me in and say, yo, come here and make sure so your thing boss. But them also tell me, say, yo, Triston, your thing international. So you also have to go get more grimy with it. You have to get you dance out you have to give it more dance vibes. Your thing sound like Tory Lanez them and them thing like, isn't it? So you have to get more grimy with it. Me personally want to be international. Yo, all my life I grew up, me I try to leave Jamaica. Remember, I come as a big man, you know. So I always try to leave Jamaica. Why? Me I go take up myself and go back down there now. Like I'm true, maybe we get some big hit song of Jamaican really, maybe. But if me do, when we want to do yes, yo, you got people go remember me like how they remember Yellow Man. They remember me like how they remember Shabarangs. They remember me like how they remember Snow.
Right.
You know, like you got me, you got hear say Triston. And the truth is, and not everything me do. Because the truth is, even if you think about it, when we didn't do on the party, then I see them when we look upon it, you know, me never just second for the little random dance or party. We end up go over Luxy. And like, yo, one at a time, them, you know, where any artist you can think of, you know, I come to we for come and Luxy. We then I go to them, you know.
Right.
You may not hear my story about that right now, but I guarantee you, when me gone, you're gonna hear about them story.
Yeah.
You get me? So my thing was never ever to just be regular, like I just be a next somebody where you're in the big one time. No, I want to leave a mark on the earth. And you like we can't do that kind of thing small. Like you get me? Me go back to Jamaica and I really wait. Me want to do me just beat the kind of people I say, bro, you can't beat us so go back. You get me?
I mean, listen, you're here and you've been grinding. Has there been anybody that you could have looked up to or seen guidance from this angle? Because it seems like you're doing a lot of things on your own. It seems like you're doing a lot of it by yourself.
No, listen. Apart from people with their own movie, like them genuinely believe in what I do, and them just and I like say like them not have the knowledge of certain things, or them not have the money to say yo come in Triston. Them just believe. And them people will help me to certain, like sometimes some of them people they reach to a place and they say, boy, I wish me can continue with you, but I hear some many stop. You see me like, and me I just continue, but majority of the time I'm me by myself. Right now I find one little team, you know, Triple T and them, like them help me to get to the level when I talk about now where with Tony Mataran or you know Kappa Shot or them people I play the song them and whatnot. But for majority like you know have nobody where like okay when you got Jamaica there's no artist where you see bigger Jamaica whenever I have a manager where I push them like from like take them off wherever them there wherever corner them depend when I put them in one car pay them rent in whoever place them a stay, buy them clothes, spend the money which about the DJ them and pan the DJ them pan the radio station. Every artist you can like them. Like when I talk about back in the day, right now,
Yeah.
some them have somebody like that behind them and push them. Yes,
Okay.
in Toronto, there's nobody like that. Nobody at all. Like,
wow. Listen, the time is gonna done. We're gonna flip, but we're gonna come back. I'm gonna ask you a question. I want you to think about this before when we rejoin.
yeah.
Is it important, or do you need a radio hit to make sure you make it big? Don't answer the question. When we come back, we're going to rejoin the line.